How's it going, guys? Jace here, back with a standard deck tech, and today we have mono black control. So there's loads of different variations of mono black that you can build in the standard format right now. I mean, you could have a bunch of aggro decks, you can have a bunch of control decks, you can have like a mid-range deck. I would say we're kind of a control deck and a mid-range control, right? We're kind of pushing towards that higher end of the mana curve to deal with all of our opponent's stuff. The aim of the game is to kill everything that opponent plays and then just overwhelm them with some amazing cards. And we've got some new cards from Phyrexia Obliterator in this deck, of course. So let's go through the deck. So starting off, we have 2 copies of Cut Down, great removal, 1 mana, deal with a nice early cheap game threat. Just all round good, really. You don't play too many copies, mainly because there's quite a few things they don't deal with, but it's quite nice to have, you know, just for 1 mana. Then we're running 1 copy of Black Sun's Twilight. This is a new card from Phyrexia. This is pretty good, you know, being able to give a creature -X/-X, but if it's 5 or more, so if we pay 6 mana, instant, not only do we kill a creature, we can kill opposing Sheoldreds, Phyrexian Obliterators, pretty much most creatures, right? We get to bring back a creature from our graveyard, which is very relevant. We can bring back our Sheoldreds, we can bring back our Phyrexian Obliterators. So yeah, this is a really nice one to have. Only playing 1 because it is quite expensive to get that full value out of it. But it is pretty good. It is pretty good. Then we've got 3 copies of Go for the Throat. I mean, great removal spell. Now, there are some artifacts that can be quite tricky, you know, if they do have it, Bankbuster and the like. But overall, pretty good removal. Then we've got 2 copies of Misery Shadow. Just a great 2-drop. Can be massive, you know, in the mid to late game. Can just be a huge threat. And exiling your opponent's stuff when they die. Very relevant. Then we have 2 copies of Sheoldred's Edict. This is just a really good removal spell. Being able to, you know, remove a potential token, a normal creature, a planeswalker. Really, really good. Then we've got 4 copies of Reckoner Bankbuster. Gives us card advantage in our deck. Gives us a potential threat to hit our opponent with. This is a really, really good card that helps in those really long grindy games. Then we've got 4 copies of Graveyard Trespasser. I think this is a pretty good 3-drop. You know, 3 mana, 3/3. Hard to deal with. They kind of have to, you know, 2 for 1 themselves to kill this creature. And it interacts with their graveyard. You know, being able to interact with your opponent's graveyard is relevant right now. And that life gain is quite nice to have. And then when it transforms, it becomes into a bigger beast. And we've got 2 copies of Liliana on the Veil. Now, we are trying out Liliana again. I'm on and off with this card. It is very strong. Like, don't get me wrong. It is incredibly strong. And being able to, you know, make people sacrifice creatures is very good right now, especially with any potential Rot Priest style decks. Being able to just make them sacrifice it rather than target. Very relevant. Then making each player discard a card as well. You know, it can really take a toll on your opponent. Works incredibly well with Bankbuster. You know, we draw cards, they don't. Very, very good. Then we've got 3 copies of Sheoldred. I mean, what more can I say about Sheoldred apart from it's amazing. 4 mana, 4/5 Death Touch. We can drain them life. You know, when they draw, they lose 2. When we draw, we gain 2. Big threat. It's a must-steal threat. It is. It eventually just wins the game on its own if they don't answer it. Then we've got 4 copies of Phyrexian Obliterator. Another new card from Phyrexia Obliterator Powerhouse. 4-drop, 5/5 with trample. You know, if they don't have just a direct kill spell, this is a tough guy to, you know, fight through or block. You know, you don't want to be dealing damage to it because they end up sacrificing a ton of stuff. Overall, fantastic creature. Then we're running 2 copies of Gix's Command. I've started running Gix's Command more and more in my decks now, mainly because of, you know, decks that kind of go wide, and we struggle against those decks because we have a lot of spot removal, but we can't deal with creatures that go wide. You know, so this deals with small creatures, especially with a lot of like any, you know, Phyrexian might creatures, stuff like that. This kind of just sweeps up the board. You can also make them sacrifice their biggest creature. You can also buff up your creature by giving it lifelink. You can bring back some creatures from your graveyard. It's just a catch-all, really nice card. It works really well with Invoke Despair, you know, one of the best cards in the format. You know, this deals with a lot of kind of like spot removal stuff, but only deals with 1 creature. That's where the Gix's Command comes into it. So being able to kill Planeswalker and Enchantment, draw cards, make them lose life. Oh, it's just absolutely crazy. Then we're finishing it off with 3 copies of Phyrexian Fleshgorger. This is just a big, solid threat, right? We're looking at a 3/3 with Menace, you know, and lifelink. And then if you use the other version, other side of it, it becomes, you know, 7/5 in that late game. Then the lands, we're running 20 Swamp, 3 Mishra's Foundry for a little bit of, you know, a little bit of man land damage. And then we're running some Swamp. So overall, really, really good. You know, solid deck. You know, you got Mire to bring back stuff as well. Really, really good. We're going to be playing 5 games, best of 1 as standard. Currently in Diamond tier, so we're playing in High Diamond. Nearly Mythic, but not quite. So if you want to give this deck a try for yourself, the deck list will be in the description below. Without further ado, let's get into the games. Alright, game number 1. We're on the play. Decent hand. Decent hand. We've got land, removal. Pretty good. Pretty good. Might struggle against some decks, mono red, something like that, but I think it's pretty good. Okay, so I Pwn mulliganed. Good start. They're on the draw, so it's not too bad. Black Cleave Cliffs. Sure, we'll let this Misery Shadow get hit by a cut down. No, maybe go for the throat. Juns. Oh, I think. Oh, I don't know what this could be. Alright, we're gonna get the beats coming. With the Fleshgorger. Right, we need land now. We do need land. But we got a good amount of removal. Can't complain. Yeah, we're definitely facing Chund. Glisser. We can deal with that. That's no problem. So we'll go land. And then we go land, go for the throat, cut down, swing for 5. Swing for 6. So, cut down this. Lily. Swing 5. Yeah, go for throat's a lot better because we can choose what we want to deal with. They're on 12 already. That's not bad. They get what, 1-1? Sure. We do have removal. We draw land, then oh, okay, Lily. Okay, we'll get rid of the shadow. We did draw land. Now, question is, do I tick up? I kind of feel like I do. In fact, we can just empty your hand. Yeah, we can go land, go for the throat, Graveyard Trespasser. We don't care about hitting Lily. We hit them. Yeah, so we go land, Graveyard Trespasser. Get rid of that Sheoldred. Go for the throat this. Uptick Lily.
We all have things we'd rather forget.
Titan of Industry. Okay, we're getting in there. They're on 8. Wow. Don't reanimate the Titan. Whatever you do. Fable. Sure. I believe that's game. Yeah, that's game. We'll make you sack. Very nice. We'll take that.
Haven't you ever heard of personal space?
We'll get you. We'll remove that Titan. And we'll hit you with an Evoke. GG. Great start. We'll take that. Take that indeed. Right, we're on the play. Game 2. This seems fine. This seems fine. We got, you know, removal, we got land, we got Sheoldred, we got good threats. Okay, that's not bad. It depends on what we're playing against. I think it'll be okay. Black Sun's Twilight is pretty good if we do manage to get to that high mana, but we don't need to. We don't need to. Well, it looks like we get mono black ourselves. Yeah, we go land. We go land Misery Shadow, and here's the reason why they will have to go for the throat it. They can't cut down it. Yep. It's good. It gets rid of their go for the throat. That's one less thing we have to worry about. Phyrexian Arena. Okay, that is a problem. That is a problem. We can deal with a Sheoldred, so we're not too bothered about that. We're getting into the mana to be able to get this for 7. That'd be pretty good. Liliana. Yeah, that's an issue. Liliana plus Phyrexian Arena. Yeah, they're doing way better than we are. Okay, we can get rid of the Lily with another Trespasser. They might have cut down. That's fine. We'll make you sacrifice Lily. And then we'll play another Trespasser. So they might have had cut down there. Them drawing 2 cards a turn is such a big issue. They have an absolute grip. Invoke Despair. Okay. We're 1 mana short. So we're just going to play Sheoldred. Yep, they're going to lose 3 life. We could have a go for the throat here. Sure. Actually, they lost 5 life. That's quite a bit. Sorin, yeah, that's fine. Yep. We'll take the damage. Hopefully we can draw a land. Okay. We have an Obliterator ourselves. Lose 5. Yep. Oh, that was lucky. Draw a land.
You wish to know my secrets?
Invoke Despair. Yep. We'll get rid of the Obliterator. They do lose another 4. They have a way to kill Sheoldred. Go for throat. Sheoldred's Edict. No. Oh, still no land. Oh, I really wanted to get rid of that Obliterator. That would have been amazing. Yeah, we'll just play this Scourger. It's got Menace, which is relevant. We won't attack, that would be silly. So we know our opponent didn't have the go for throat, otherwise they would have done it. They'll go to 1 if they don't kill the Sheoldred. Sure. They must have a way to kill Sheoldred. Invoke Despair. Surely.
Dire times call for dire tactics.
Okay. Alright, that's one way they can get around doing it. Sure. We need no blocks. We need a land. Alright. We got the Mishra's Foundry as well. Ho baby. 2-0. Right, game number 3. We're on the play. We need a 3rd land. We'll keep. We get 3rd land, we're off to the races. Okay, right. 2 draw steps to get a land. Hopefully we can find it. Ooh. Okay, perfect. Perfect. We can deal with a creature. Then we can follow up with Trespasser. Okay, we'll just play the Trespasser now. I mean, I don't mind if they kill it. They just got a card like 2 for 1 on them. I've got another one to throw out anyway. It's always pretty good. Blue-red. Okay, so they're not mono-red. Yep, discard card please. They discarded. Okay. I'll try and kill this guy with a burn spell if you want. Oh, okay. Well, that deals with it. Yeah. Okay, fair, fair. No, you got me there. You got me there. I thought I got you good there, but no, you got me good. I'm gonna get rid of this. Don't want that. Okay, this is going to be tricky now. Invoke Despair, be a nice draw. Liliana's not too bad. Okay, we're facing a... Is it artifact deck? They've got a lot of mana. They could... If they got another one of those Seascape levelers. Pretty dead. This Go for Frog doesn't do anything. Yeah, they just got another card, but they draw a card. That's fine. Yep. Another Fleshgorger. What have we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We could double, but I'm just gonna get in. We're just gonna jam in. We're gonna play one, and then hopefully if we draw another land, we'll play the second one for bigger cost. Sure, that's some big guys, and our Go for Float does absolutely nothing. Okay. Yeah, we just kind of have to throw them all out here, don't we? Yeah, this is the downside of Go Through Throat, is artifacts. Removal spell. Swing. Forces me to block. Don't really have any other option. Invoke Despair doesn't do anything here. They have removal, hence the reason why they're covering over. But they're going in, okay. Should deal with the token, I think, rather than the actual creature. Now they have removal. I mean, I had to block anyway, so even if you did it before or after, it didn't really make much difference, did it? Sure. Wow, and another removal spell. Nope, we're dead. Unfortunate though. Okay, right, we're on the draw. Game number 4. 2-1 with the deck. We'll keep. So lands, spells. It's the first time we've seen a Bankbuster. Green-white. We're facing Toxic. We are. Let's just get rid of it now. We'll get rid of that. We will play a Bankbuster. Get that guy out there. Obliterator could be good in this matchup. Okay. Think we just kill it. No. I'm tempted. Yeah, no, we're going to throw this out. We're going to throw this out. And we'll see what opponent does. We'll take the damage. And the next turn, we can always just go for the throat and draw a card from Bankbuster. Or we can play Obliterator, whichever. We've got the options. We've got plenty of options, but this is the best use of our mana, is just get a threat out. The attack we're not blocking. Like, no way. Okay. Okay. There goes the Bankbuster. Don't destroy it though. I'm just gonna pass. Yep, we'll pass. We'll keep going for throw up. We transform, so we're again a big threat. We get to draw a card. Personally, I would have blown up. Yeah. Maybe they just want to attack with this. To blow up. That's fine, because we can block with ours to kill it. And then kill the tracker, and we still get a card. Okay, so they're playing their own Bankbuster. That's fine. We don't mind that. Okay, they're going to attackers. We go for the throat this. We waste a removal spell. And they're going to blow up anyway, so we'll let them attack. Like, or they don't. Okay. And we'll go through this. We'll deal with that. Sure. We will play a land. We'll swing. No. Do we want them to trade with the Bankbuster? Or do we want to... Yeah, they're stuck on land, aren't they? Bankbuster will just be a free removal spell. I think that's fine. We could go... Yeah, I think that's fine, because then we could just play another one. Yeah. I think it's fine. They might just take damage. They do. Oh, that's perfect. Amazing. We'll just play another one. We'll pass. We can draw a card, or we can go for the throat. We'll probably draw a card. Yep, they're digging for land. And they concede. They missed their land drop. We'll take that indeed. Alright. Final game now. We're on the draw. We'll keep. We'll keep. We have a good hand as long as our opponent isn't a quick deck. We can bide our time with drawing cards and, you know, getting out these big dudes. We just need to hit land drops. That's what we're talking about. Come on. I think next turn we'll probably just play a Phyrexian Fleshgorger out there. Just get something out there, you know. Yep, we're playing against Mono White versus Mono Black. Interesting. The double Invoke Despair is going to be key. They didn't play anything there. Interesting. Like I say, we'll just get the Gorger out. Best use of our mana. We'll crew as well. Probably why they kept the creature back on defense. Yep. That's absolutely fine. At least we got a threat out there. We do need mana now. We do need to, you know, try and hit the land drops. Got 2 draws to try and find one. Gix's Command is a good draw. I don't think Phyrexian Obliterator will stay around much longer. I think with Lay Down Arms and things like that. We are worried about Farewells to deal with the, you know, Bankbuster and stuff, but we did hit a land. We're just going to get in for 3 here. Sure. A part of me doesn't want to play the Obliterator.
Hat's coming off.
Yeah. Part of me doesn't. Because I want to make sure I hit a land for Invoke Despair. But if they don't, if they've got Lay Down Arms, they got Lay Down Arms. If they don't, they don't. We've always got another one, so... So yeah. Farewell, we... Pretty rough. Pretty rough. We haven't drawn Depopulate. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, we'll take that. That to me says they don't have a Lay Down Arms, because if you had Lay Down Arms, you just use it. We did draw land. I think we just fire off this Invoke Despair before the Wandering Emperor gets any more shenanigans going. Cool. Over to you, opponent. I've got plenty of lands now. Sanctuary Warden? Yeah, it is annoying. Can't deny that, but we can deal with it. You know why? Because we've got Gix's Command. So we will make them sacrifice the creature with the highest power. And we will bring back Phyrexian Obliterator. Nice. One way of dealing with Sanctuary Warden. Reckoner Bankbuster? Sure. Snap. We'll play a land. We'll play Obliterator. We'll draw a card. Not going to come crashing in with the Bankbuster. I don't want no crazy stuff going on there. We'll play what they already know I have. And we'll pass. Then we can start drawing some cards. Which is good. Okay. They're digging. They're like, oh, we've got to deal with this Obliterator. Sure. They do have a... Yeah, they do draw a card. That's pretty good. Yep. Yep. This poor Obliterator keeps dying. And we'll draw a card. See what we get. Very good draw. Very, very good draw. So, I think here, we just fire off another Obliterator. I mean, it's our second one, because we've already recurred back the original. I mean, what do they exile? They exiled a Gorger. Yeah, so Gig's Command was so good there, dealing with that Sanctuary Warden. Lay Down Arms, okay, they found one. Fine. Expect to see many, many more. We have this for any... more Bankbusters, that's pretty good. Our opponent is going to outdraw us at this rate. Okay, right. Draw cards. I think I want to fire one off now to deal with the farmhand. No. To deal with the token. Yeah. Okay. I think we just get in with these Mishra's Foundries. Sure. We'll get in with both of them. Begin with both. Attack for 4. They're only on 15. I think we do. Yeah, I think that's probably good. And then we can. We'll just stack. We'll just get in for 2. We'll get in for 2. They could play the Wandering Emperor here, which is fine. We can keep up this. Sure, they take 2. Fateful Absence. Sure, we will take that any day. Let's play a Trespasser. And let's remove Sanctuary Warden. We already get it back, probably not. I think we just get rid of this, just in case they might have like a Sarah Paragon or something. Yep. Lay down arms. They get to have to discard a card though. A land, sure. That's the second one down. Yep. Yep. I might just go for the throat this. Well, first we'll sack the clue. Or the Bankbuster. Either way, we don't. It doesn't really much difference, does it? Target vehicle becomes an artifact creature to the end of the turn. Huh. There you go. We'll take 4. That's quite cool. Yep. We shall draw a card. A land. Cool. Oh baby. Oh baby. Okay, right. So we're gonna go for a throat this. We're gonna invoke Despair here. We're gonna animate this. We didn't draw anything good though. And we're gonna crash in for 4. So they're on 7. And we'll pass. We're gonna sack the clue, we're gonna draw another card. Second that Invoke Despair. Whew. We are on 22, so we're pretty good. We've got the Sheoldred's Edict, that's really good for any potential Sanctuary Wardens. As well. Potential. It's still an issue, but farewell. We're getting rid of the whole lot. We are going to draw a card. Yes. Don't mind them removing the graveyard. Not massively bothered. But we are going to draw a card. We do have Invoke Despair up. And we do have a creature with the man land. We've got a lot of removal, which isn't ideal. Oh, that was a good draw. Okay, nice and clean boards. They got 5 mana. Probably got a Wandering Emperor. We'll play another Mishra's Foundry. I might just fire off this Invoke Despair. Let's just do it. Come on 1. Draw 3 cards. And they concede. Boom, we'll take that. Invoke Despair for the win. Alright, 4-1 with the deck. I genuinely thought we would do well, and we did do well. You know, 4-1 is nothing to, you know, to complain about. Pretty good. I wouldn't really change a huge amount, really, to be honest, with this deck. It does have some teeth. You know, we really did struggle against that artifact deck. You know, we just can't deal with with those unless, you know, we found another way of dealing with it. But them removing that Obliterator with the weak stone was key, to be honest. Because I think if they didn't, it'd be really tough for them to deal with that Obliterator. Just because the amount of, you know, damage it could deal. It's an incredible blocker. You know, really, really tough for them to deal with. But overall, very, very strong. As we've proven, you know, with Obliterators and Sheoldreds and stuff, they work really well. Sheoldred did fantastic against the Mono Black Mire with that Friction Arena. That was actually quite funny. But overall, this is a really good deck. So if you want to give this deck a try, guys, the deck list is in the description below. If you made this far into the video and you've enjoyed it, make sure to smash that like button. Make sure you subscribe for more Magic content. And guys, thank you all so much for watching. That is it from me in this video. And I'll see you all in the next one.